Balance pan it, balance pan it. Go down then you come up, bust about dance pan it. Grab on pan it, balance pan it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Rushay here. For today's makeup look, I'm going to be focusing on eyeshadows and how you get that perfect blend. I tried to be as detailed as possible and I really hope you guys like it. I think it turned out quite well. Comment below if you like it. Let me know what you'd have done differently or if you have any additional questions. I also listed all the products that I used down below, and for this video I did not show my foundation routine. I focused mainly on the eyes, and yeah, I really hope you guys learned something from it. And if you want to see how I got the blend on these shadows, then keep on watching. Okay, so for this video I just wanted to focus on blending shadows. I know it's a struggle for a lot of you females out there. I'll try to be as clear as possible in my explanation so you guys really understand what I try to say. So let's get right into it. So before I even get started into the makeup look, I want you guys to know your brushes. So I have different sizes of blending brush right here, and just to explain them a little, this is a fluffy blending brush and it's a lot more sparse and it's perfect for diffusing the shadows all over the eye. These are another kind or type of blending brushes. These are a lot more dense and it is perfect for packing the eyeshadow on your lid. This is a smaller version of the blending brush that I showed earlier, and it goes deeper in the crease, so it's perfect for really going directly in the crease to blend the shadow. This is a much smaller blending brush and it's specific for really defining the crease. So let's get right into the makeup look. Okay, so I kind of zoomed it so you guys can really see what I'm doing. It's my birthmark. I'm gonna start off with my brows, and for brows today I'm gonna be using the Absolute New York eye pencil, and it's in the shade Smoke. I used it in my last video. I'm gonna start by brushing my hairs up so that I can fill it in. I usually start with a straight line under my eyebrow. And then I go ahead and do another straight line at the top of my brow. Now I'm just gonna go in and fill that in with hair-like strokes. For concealer today, I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and it's in the shade NC45. I'm going to take that beneath my brows. This concealer dries really quickly, so I'm just going to go right in and blend that out. And by blending, I pull the concealer down. So now I'm going to be going above my brows, and I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and it's in the shade Deep.
Send the video to me, Send the video to me and watch it.
So in getting the perfect eyeshadow look, you want to start off by applying a base, and my base is the PLouise base in Room 5. This is a little closer to my skin tone, and any kind that I have that's a little darker. Just pack a thick coat of this concealer on my lid and really build up the coverage on it. I'm going in with another brush just to really blend that out properly. So for the PLouise base, we know we usually do not set this concealer. You just want to keep it wet, that way the eyeshadow really picks up better on it. I'm using the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions palette right here. Let me give you some tea. This is a travel size kit, and it has never failed me. Like, it's been here for a long time. I think over 2 years. I've used it on myself, I used it on my clients, and it not budge, sis. So buy the travel size. Why would you spend a whole lot of money to get this big palette and you're not going to use that much of the shadows anyways? Get the travel size. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with this shade right here, which is kind of a warm neutral kind of shade. I'm going to be using that as my transition shade. And this is a fluffy brush, and it's the Morphe M505 brush. I want to see. And it's a Morphe M505 brush. It's perfect for really diffusing the shadow. This is the kind of brush you'd want to use for a transition shade. It's fluffy, it can get the product all around, it's not too dense. So you're starting underneath your brow bone and you're doing circular motions, and you'll build that up all around the eye. Sometimes I go between circular motions and windshield wiper motions, which is from left to right, left to right. For your transition color, you want to use a shade that's not too dark. Next, I'm gonna be going in with this shade from the palette, using this tapered blending brush. It's a little smaller and it can go a little deeper or more precise in my crease. So with this brush, you're really packing the product, so you're kind of pushing it where you want it. So I'm kind of packing while I blend. So I'm going in with the first shade and I'm going right over the edge of the second shade that I just added. So now you see where I have this one defined line on this eye as opposed to no line on this eye. So I'm going in with the first shade to blend out that edge right there that we're seeing, that harsh line. Now with an even smaller brush, this is the Morphe M507 blending brush. It's much smaller and a lot tapered. Tapered means it has it's kind of narrow. I'm going in with the darkest shade in this palette, and I'm going to be taking this dark shade on the outer portion of my eye. As I mentioned, you want to keep going back in with both brushes to ensure that everything is properly blended. So now I'm going to be going on the lid, and I'm going to be taking Hypocritical from Young and Wild palette from Tarte here. It's really shimmery, so I like to wet my brushes before applying any shimmer shade, and that really just gives you a nice color payoff. Looking down and really packing that shade on my lid. I'm going in with this brush to really blend out the harsh edge of the shadow we just applied. Adding a little eyeliner, and I'm using the e.l.f. gel liner. So I just added liner and lashes. I think they look good. I don't want the video to be too lengthy, and since it's just really about how to blend eyeshadows, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my face and then come back and finish up on the eyes. Okay, so to really pull an eyeshadow look together, you want to do the same thing you did on the top at the bottom. So that really sets and completes the eye makeup for me. So first I'm gonna be going in with this black e.l.f. pencil, and I'm gonna be going on my waterline with this to darken it. So now I'm gonna be going in with a flat shader brush, and a shader brush is just really a small flat brush. I'm gonna be going into this same the darkest shade that I used in a palette to really go over that black liner. Go back and forth across the liner with the shade. I'm gonna be going in with the second shade that we used. That you're just going on the edge of the dark shade to really blend it in properly. Then lastly, you're gonna be going in with the light transition shade that we used, and you're going on the edge of all those shades. With this very small tapered brush, it's not the same one that I used earlier. This is a lot more dense and precise. I'm going to be taking the light shade that I used on my lid and going right in the tear duct with that to kind of open the eyes and brighten it. Now I'm going to be setting my makeup with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Before I forget, I want to add some mascara to my bottom lashes, and I'm using the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. So key things to remember: know your brushes, know wherever you see a harsh line on your eyeshadow, you want to go over that with a brush that already has on some product on it, or you could use a clean brush to blend that shadow out. Also want to remember that whatever you do on the top, you want to do it on the bottom. That really completes the eyeshadow look, and apply some good lashes, girl. I really like how it came out, and if you like it, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. I want to thank everybody that has been sharing my video so far and liking it, and I read the comments every time, and I really appreciate everything that you guys are doing. Right. Once I turn on this light, that fly here just not stop stress me out. Fly at night? Oh, I don't know how fly at night. You know, so somebody sending me for go pray. That's gonna be all for this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notification bell, because I do have another video coming up, and I think my ladies are gonna like this one. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.